All right, so get this. You sent in an article about, whether birds can eat viola flowers or not.
Yeah.
Like, really?
Interesting.
Yeah. From Worldwide Birds magazine, even.
Yeah.
It's written by aviculturist Petrus Albertus van Tonder.
I have to admit I don't get asked that one very often, but it's interesting.
So let's dig into this a little bit,
Yeah.
because, I mean...
The article, kind of gets straight to the point.
Okay.
And it says, yes, they can. Actually, birds can safely eat viola flowers.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I might be interested, but my first thought is, wouldn't a bird just naturally go for, seeds or fruit or something like that? Why flowers?
Yeah, no, that's a good point. It's more common than you might think. In the wild, a lot of bird species actually will eat flowers as part of their regular foraging and stuff.
So it's not just some weird
Yeah.
random thing.
Yeah.
It's a natural thing for them.
It's a natural. Yeah, parrots, budgies, cockatiels, finches, all those birds, they have ancestors who were, out there snacking on blossoms and stuff.
Oh, that makes sense. Okay, so I'm guessing we can't just run out to the florist and grab a bouquet.
Well, that's a good point. You're already thinking ahead. That's where the article really stresses, the importance of pesticides.
Yeah, pesticides. Yeah, not good.
Pesticides are bad news, especially for small animal like a bird.
Right. It's got to be way more concentrated for them or whatever, right?
Exactly. And store-bought flowers especially often have been treated with all kinds of different chemicals to keep away pests, and those can be toxic to birds.
Yeah, so we got to be extra cautious about where we're getting these flowers from. I would not want to accidentally poison my little buddy with a flower. Yeah.
Right, and that's what the article even suggests, that growing your own violas is a good way to ensure that they're not going to have any of those chemicals on them.
Yeah. Now, that's an idea I can get behind. Not only do I feel good about giving them, a safe treat, but that's a fun project, right? A little bird-friendly garden.
Yeah.
That sounds delightful.
Just nice, yeah, a nice little project. And then, they're safe.
A bird-friendly garden.
Yeah.
Even if we're, being super careful, we've got our organic flowers and everything, I imagine there's still, a limit on how many of these they should be eating. Right?
Oh, for sure.
It can't be all violas all the time.
Yeah, the article's actually very big on that point.
Okay.
Moderation is key. You don't want to overdo it.
Right.
Think of it as a treat.
A little special something.
Yeah, to add some variety to their diet, but not the main course or anything.
Yeah, so the dessert after a nice meal of seeds and veggies or whatever they eat. Okay, that makes sense. So, speaking of, what about the nutritional value of these things? Are they actually good for them, or is it just a fun snack?
That's where it gets kind of interesting, because, they're not going to be a nutritional powerhouse on the level of some fruits and veggies.
Right.
But they do have, they do offer some vitamins and minerals.
Okay.
That can actually, be beneficial to their overall health.
Okay, so what are we talking here? What kind of nutrients?
Well, they've got antioxidants,
okay,
which are always good, help protect the cells from damage.
Right.
They have some vitamin C, which is important for their immune system.
Right.
And a bit of fiber, which is good for digestion.
So, it's even if it's not a ton, it's sneaking in a little extra goodness with a fun treat.
Exactly.
What?
And we can't forget about just the mental and physical stimulation too.
Oh, right.
Of eating the flower itself.
Yeah.
It's got to be a lot more interesting than just crunching on seeds all day,
Yeah, and I bet it's it's good for them to use their beak a little bit more too.
Exactly.
Instead of just the same motion all the time.
Yeah, the article actually talks about that, how
Wow.
the texture of the petals and stuff, and having to peck at it and break it down can be really stimulating for them.
It's a little workout for their beak and their brains.
Yeah, exactly. Keeps things interesting.
I like it.
And you know what else keeps things interesting?
What?
The article actually gives you some ideas for, creative ways to serve the flowers.
Ooh, now that's what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
Give me the fun stuff.
Let's get creative.
How can we jazz up these viola snacks for our feathered friends?
All right.
So how about it? Give me those creative serving ideas.
Well, you could always go with the simplest approach. Just give them the viola flower whole.
Okay. So, back to basics.
Yeah, exactly. I like this. Pop it in their food dish, or, you can even like hang in the cage and let them kind of, explore it and enjoy it at their own pace.
That's cool. I like that.
I think
Sometimes
so.
the simplest way is the best, right?
Right, exactly.
What else? What else I got?
Well, they also talk about how you can use this as a way to tap into the bird's natural foraging instincts.
Okay. Oh, like, tell me more. What do we do?
So basically,
Uh-huh.
you're creating like a little treasure hunt for your bird.
Okay.
So you can, hide the flowers in the cage, like
Mhm.
tuck them into the branches, or
Yeah.
if you have like toys they play with, you can kind of weave them into the toys,
Yeah.
or even just like scatter them around with their like
Yeah.
regular toys and stuff.
I like it.
That way they have to like,
It's like enrichment, and
Yeah.
they're not just getting the snack, but they're also like using their brains a little bit.
Yeah.
I dig it. Keeps things interesting.
so we've got whole flower, we've got foraging. What else? What else we got? Let's see. They also mention, you could always just like sprinkle some viola petals
Okay.
over their regular food,
Okay.
like their seed mix or whatever.
So it's like adding a little, like a little,
yeah, like a little garnish.
little sprinkle of color, like it,
Exactly.
make it look nice.
It's all about presentation.
It's all about the little touches.
Exactly.
All right. So that's 3. We got to have at least one more. Come on. There's got to be at least one more.
Okay. One more. Let me see. Okay, so this one's good. This one's for like, a special occasion.
Oh, okay.
You could make them like
Yeah.
a little bird-safe bouquet.
Oh, that's cute.
Yeah.
Like a little edible arrangement just for the house.
Exactly.
Like
So
that.
you could use like, violas, and then
Yeah.
any other like edible flowers that are safe for them.
Right.
It's like it's like a beautiful and tasty toy that they can, destroy.
Oh, they're going to shred that thing.
Exactly.
They're going to love it. Okay, that's such a cute idea. I love it. This whole deep dive has been so fun. So, just to recap for everybody listening out there, birds can eat viola flowers.
Yes.
But make sure you're getting them from a safe place.
Right. Organic.
Yeah, organic, or grow them yourself if you're feeling really adventurous.
Exactly.
And moderation.
Don't overdo it.
We don't want any bird tummy aches.
No upset stomachs.
And, there are so many fun and creative ways to give these to your birds.
So many options.
Yeah, it doesn't just have to be like, here's a flower.
Right, exactly.
It could be a whole thing.
Make it fun, make it interesting.
Exactly. I love it. Well, on that note, this has been so fun. Thank you so much for joining me today.
Oh, it's been my pleasure.
It's always great to chat with you. And to everybody listening at home, happy birding.